Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Sipping, All Subjects channel. So, I was thinking about this. Somebody else made a comment that made me, I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to talk about first today. And that's the number one reason why you have to keep your business to yourself, either all the way to yourself, or if you do tell people stuff, then you gotta make sure it's people that ain't gonna say nothing, ain't gonna judge you, because guess what? This is the number one reason why you keep your business to yourself. Because people just want to judge you. They want to put you down. And don't be a person that's in ministry or a person that has witnessed or preached to others, or a person that's claiming the Most High, claiming this faith or that faith, because you put people in your business. Trust me, they've done it to me many times. They come back and they try to judge you, like especially if you in an argument with them, they'll come back and they'll try to judge you, but you did this, you did that, you this, you that. So I was thinking about this earlier. In particular, relationship dynamics. Why should you even tell these women what you do when all they gonna do is lie? Then you would be telling them what you do and everything. You putting them all in your business, but then they'll lie. They'll take their sluttiness to the grave. Because let's be honest, a lot of women, especially the kind that I'm talking about, the kind that have presented themselves to be spiritual in front of others, they not gonna tell you about their moments of sin. They not gonna tell you about their moments of sin. They're gonna deny it. They're gonna say no. Oh, I ain't messing with nobody. I ain't messing with nobody. Especially if they get pumped and dumped. They'll never tell you if they start liking a dude and they had sex with him and he dumped them. Like, man, I don't even want you no more. Blah, blah, blah. Stop calling me. Block. They'll say, no, I ain't messing with nobody. They'll count him as nobody. That's why you don't tell them your business. That's why you don't tell them your business. Because they not going to tell you the truth about theirs. And that go for guys too. These dudes ain't gonna, it's always gonna be something that they not telling you. That's why you don't tell them your business. You ever seen people that always want to ask you about you, but you don't know about them? That's another reason to keep people out of your business. I said, I'm only telling people the best stuff for the rest of my life. That's all I'm telling them. I'm only telling them the stuff that's going to make them jealous. Anything else is going to be between me and the Most High. Because people be wanting that. They be wanting to put you down. They be wanting to, like, especially the weak people. The weakest people always trying to manipulate other people. But they weak. And you'll see them getting manipulated down the road. Because that's how it always be. So, this is why you don't put people in your business. You got money, you don't tell nobody. Let them think you broke. Because all they going to do, you could be doing this. You could be doing that. You'll have your money set aside for something else. And they'll be like, you got money for that? You could be doing this. Or you could be doing that. Dude, if you trust people, if you lean strong, the Bible says cursed is the man that trusts in man. And that's you'll see as we get into the no matrix philosophy, you'll hear that scripture being mentioned. But I'm not going to put the no matrix philosophy all the way on here. Because some people be trying to steal your philosophy. But these are among the reasons why you don't keep telling people your business. And then some of them will be like, man, I don't put people in my business. Man, I don't put stuff on social media. But they'll sit and read it all day. They don't put nothing on there, but they'll sit and be up in other people's business all day. The little secretive people sit back and watch the people that keep their emotions on their sleeve, that don't believe in hiding stuff. They'll sit back and watch them and be in their business all day, but you don't know nothing about them. And that's why you got to keep your business to yourself. People will be asking you financial questions that's not even going to help you. Keep your business to yourself. Watch. When I move, I'm only talking about the stuff that'll make people jealous. I'm not going to say nothing negative because I know how people is. And I told you, I was just sitting back thinking about that. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I'm finna do it. That's how I'm finna do it. Starting to get my hair braided again. Especially, why would you tell a woman you ain't smashing who you smashing? You ain't doing it to them, so why would you tell them? That's how people is. They'll be all in your business. Watch this. There'll be a woman to be all in your business, and then to get off the phone with you to talk to a irrelevant dude. A dude that just want to screw him. And then they'll screw him, and he'll leave him alone, and they won't count it because he left them alone. Women only try to count the dudes that they have relationships with. They don't count the dudes that got over on them and smashed them and kept going. So if a chick got pumped and dumped 6 times and had 6 relationships, she gonna say her body count is 6 when it's actually 12. It's what they do. It's what they do. Just like if people know you would tell the truth, they get to asking you little personal questions. Gotta start telling people, worry about yourself. But anyway, I do gotta do a better job. Now, sometimes I just be wanting to put stuff out there. I don't be caring. But even with that, I gotta do a better job. So, y'all know today is Tuesday. As usual, we're gonna have a little more production than we normally have. So stay tuned.